Hey Cancer, how are you doing? This reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical Cancerians? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Knight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What's coming towards you? The 10 of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. What you are focused on, beautiful. The 9 of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your blockage is the Chariot. Major Arcana 4, Cancer. And your outcome is the Star. Major Arcana 4, Aquarius. Okay, Cancer, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is about flexibility, adaptability, and doing something spontaneously. This is also something about eager and excitement. And in your focus is this 9 of Cups. And the 9 of Cups is about creating your own emotional sovereignty. It means being in the vortex, as Esther Hicks says. So if you don't know what being in the vortex is, you might want to listen to Esther Hicks and understand the 9 of Cups. This is also about joy, happiness, and eager and excitement towards this 10 of Pentacles. Now, this could be finances improving, or there is something about a higher level of commitment, community, going to someone's home. 9 of Cups is also wishes granted, wish fulfillment, make a wish, and your outcome is the Star. Now, the Star is about facing your true north. So anything that has gone south, you're releasing it and letting it go. Or there is a circumstance of your own vulnerability. Vulnerability is a bridge to anything that you want and desire. So Knight of Wands, yeah, it's about putting yourself out there, passion, desire. There also could be something about attraction. Now, this could be sexual attraction, but this can also be something about your solar plexus. Like you're in a real creative mood and it's bringing you a lot of joy and pleasure. Could be something you're doing around the home, like moving around furniture. As little as that. Okay, so Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Knight of Cups, again, really creative energy. This is about you doing things that float your boat. Knight of Cups is also somebody very charming, good looking, wants to take you on a date, sweep you off your feet. I'm also getting something about planning and setting dates. And this could be dates with a fun friend or somebody you are actually dating. What is this 10 of Pentacles? Now, 10 of Pentacles is, yes, legacy, luxury. This could also be, you know, buying a new home. Something about community, commitment. It's really solid. Something about keys. And the Magician. Major Arcana 4, Gemini, Virgo. Well, the Magician is about simplicity. Getting back to the basics. I'm hearing something about feeling very abundant and grateful. The Magician is also about the powers of manifestation, and you have all the tools, all the elements to manifest whatever your heart desires. I'm also getting something about some kind of secret. Keeping something between you and another element, or you and another person. The Magician is anything complex must go. So keep getting back to the basics and doing something that makes you feel warm and fuzzy, okay? And this can also be warm and fuzzy as well, as we are in the hot times. I have the fan running in the background because, yes, it's smoking hot in here. And the Page of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Page of Cups is a gift, surprise, and apology. It is also about secret desire or secret admirer. There could also be something about a birth announcement or an actual announcement. This could be like a new fur baby or a new baby coming into your life. This could be coming into the family. Because the Knight of Wands can be, like I said, that pent-up sexual desire or something to do with the person around you. Super duper alluring and sexy, especially with the Star as well. Like somebody that receives a lot of attention or is in the spotlight. In your blockage is the Chariot. Now, you could be dealing with a person at a distance, or there is something of a person, possibly a mother, possibly something here very stagnant and stuck. Because the Chariot is usually about staying on task and laser focus, like the determination, the drive, the willpower. Something came to a halt. I'm also getting a situation where, let's just get a card. This feels like somebody at a distance. Or something here was like stuck and stagnant. And the Fool. Major Arcana 4, Aries. Okay, let's get a card for this outcome, and then we're going to go back to the Chariot and the Fool in the blockage. What is this Star in the outcome? Vulnerability, hope, faith, renewal, optimism. And the 5 of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay. So there is something about risking of looking foolish. I'm getting an element of a fear of being vulnerable, and it's a deep-rooted insecurity inside of you. Because there is about you being in this Chariot, or vice versa. This is always fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. And Page of Cups can be somebody who is giving you, or you are giving somebody an apology. But an apology without a behavior change is nothing but manipulation. So this could be somebody who is saying, or you here, Cancer, you're saying, yeah, I'm up for adventure, I'm ready to go. But then there's no taking action. So you still have to execute on some kind of adventure that you do want to go on. So this is about putting yourself out there. So it's like, yeah, I'm eager and I'm excited and I can't wait to face this adventure. I can't wait to relocate and move. And there's something about like you're manifesting this. This is what you hope for, secretly desire. This is what you wish and hope for, but you're still in, it's like a fear of getting or putting yourself out there and being vulnerable. And vulnerability is really uncomfortable, yes? But at the same time, it's like a fear or some kind of insecurity here. It's like maybe it's not real. Maybe something is not real. So there's something about needing to be hopeful, stay hopeful. Healing, some kind of 5 of Swords. Now, 5 of Swords is always somebody who's trying to bait or hook back somebody into an element. So if you're trying to like bait or hook somebody back into an element and trying to manifest this person back, I'm also getting a person might say, yeah, no worries. I have little to no baggage, little to no worry, but this could also be a lot of baggage. This could be something that you need to clean out the clutter. There could also be something about your vehicle as well. There's a bunch of garbage in your vehicle. You need to clean this out. But I always get with that Page of Cups and that 9 of Cups, you have to be really careful with love bombing. So it's somebody who is, pouring it on hot, make sure that you take your time with this person, because there's nothing really that's grounding this energy besides the 10 of Pentacles and the Magician. But that's also a manifestation, wanting to ground something into the 3D. And the 5 of Swords is a shallow victory. It means a win-at-all-cost situation. So somebody around you might be in a place of trying to win at all costs with you, and they don't consider another person's feelings in the dynamic. Or this is healing something about you with some kind of insecurity and being more vulnerable to put yourself out there, to take that risk. Because the Star card is like, ooh, what if I take that risk? I'm so scared. I know, but what you wish for and hope for is out there. So what is this Knight of Cups and the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands? Oh my goodness. Tongue-tied. This can also be you feeling a little bit tongue-tied. And the Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the Queen of Pentacles is a good partner, a good parent. This can also be something about graciousness and beauty. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, so what is beautiful? And this could be like a home, a new community, attraction, passion. You could also have grandchildren or children. Good parent, good partner, and boundaries. I'm also getting something about a father. And the Nine of Cups. That's beautiful energy. There's something about like having a party or something about festivities. Nine of Cups is, yes, manifesting in some kind of commitment, connection. I'm also getting something about that 9 months. So this could actually be some kind of like wedding party, a birth announcement. What is this Nine of Cups and the Page of Cups in your focus? So there's an invitation. Either you're being invited to go somewhere, but you are at a distance. You're at a distance, right? And there's an adventure awaiting for you. And you're like, yeah, but you know what? I've been fooled in the past before and I took a risk and it didn't pan out the way that I wanted to, because you were fixated and attached to an outcome. But if you release and let go of the fixation on trying to control that this has to come together, you know, you're going to be more happier. You won't lead to disappointment. So what is this Nine of Cups and the Page of Cups in your focus? And the Queen of Cups. There's your energy, kindness, compassion, support, and self-care. And self-care is not selfish. It's selfless and necessary. Putting yourself first. This is a really yummy, warm, loving feeling. Also is about you in your intuition. Using your intuition. What is this Chariot? You could be dealing with an Aries. Could be a father or another Cancerian. Somebody is stagnant and stuck at a distance. It's almost like they can't come, but you're wishing and hoping this person would make it. And the Ace of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Okay. Well, the Ace of Pentacles is a windfall. It's something tangible. It's something you can taste, touch, and feel and get your hands on it. New house, new job, new commitment, new career path. I'm also getting a situation where somebody feels like they've missed out on a lot of opportunities, or at a token here, you're waiting to sell something because you need this lump sum of money. Or maybe you're waiting to sell a vehicle. With this Ace of Pentacles, it's only potential. So this means, yeah, somebody here has big potential, or you have huge potential, but they're the fear of taking some kind of risk. But if it's possible for one person, why is it not possible for you? Well, there's still the level of vulnerability. It's an old insecurity. Being in the spotlight. Ace of Pentacles is also, you know, a lump sum. It's like a seed that never took off. What is this Star card in the Five of Swords? You have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Good parent, good partner. And then you have the Knights around you. And the Ace of Wands. Stay hopeful here. Because the Star card is about rebelliousness. Rebellious and risk. passion, desire, attraction. Why is this Ace of Swords here with the Star card and the Five of Swords? Cut your losses, lose the battle, and at the end of the day, you will win the war. So there's an element here, possibly a person at a distance, or it was a missed opportunity, or somebody deems you as a missed opportunity, but you've got something better coming in, and or it's about you taking some kind of adventure, going on an adventure. It's worth looking at it. And the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so the Nine of Pentacles is about knowing your worth, knowing your value. Is it worth it? Yes. Nine of Pentacles is also making your own money, making your own way, or becoming your own entrepreneur. Doing something at home, or being at home, working from home. Something about a baby as well, and a baby coming into your family. Now, this could be a birth of creation. This is your baby. Nine of Pentacles is also about if there is any kind of deep-rooted insecurities, because Five of Swords could be like picking yourself apart, like a body dysmorphia of like, well, you know, maybe I could, but I'm not really a person who can be on camera. Well, that's a lie. You're missing out on opportunities because you say that about yourself. Your flaws, of what you see as flaws, nobody sees those. Nobody cares. You care more about what you think people care, but they actually don't care. So you got to care about more of what you care about and less what people care here. Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Again, there's something about getting your hair did, getting your nails done, and feeling guilty for doing so. Why do you feel guilty? If somebody makes you feel guilty, that's on them. They're just jealous that they can't go get their hair done and nails done, or buy something nice for themselves. Stay focused. Hold the course. Stay focused. Hold the course. You could also be taking a course or a class as well. Something about upper class, or wearing something quite classy. Because the Queen of Cups is, very gentle and empathic. There's something about gentleness and empathy. And then it says, embrace enthusiasm, shout to the heavens with happiness. And this is about you creating your own emotional happiness. You also have the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. It means I'm solid and stable and I rely on myself. So when you get in a really beautiful energy of like, yeah, I can't be more excited to wake up and get my day started. I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Like, today is the best day. Wow, I had such a great day. Like, pumping your own tires, knowing that you can do things on your own. And yeah, maybe you did miss out on opportunities because you weren't ready to take the risk. Because there's still about that Ace of Pentacles where it's a seed that you need to water every single day. It's consistency. Being consistent with something new. And it is a fear because there's like, well, what if I take this leap of faith and it doesn't pan out? But what if it does? You won't know until you try. So let's just say that, you've been codependent and reliant on your family. Okay, well, this is about you moving into your own home and doing your own thing and making your own money and, making your place beautiful for yourself. Maybe you've never lived alone. How do you know who you are if you've always had other people living with you, right? Maybe you've always been living through them. Who are you? What is your identity, right? Reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. Reaching your destination. And there is a big castle in the background. So there is something about reaching your destiny. Stay focused. Hold the course. Far away places. Get ready for new horizons. So there's something about afar. This also has Asian writing on it. So there could have something about, you know, Asian ties. Let's just say that, you know, you have ties with a company, or if there is something about like you wanting to go to China, wanting to go to Japan, there's something here. Triggered, feeling provoked, sparking emotion, and need to respond. Heartstrings, playing with emotions, being manipulated, and crying for attention. So remember, an apology without a behavior change is manipulation. Especially with, you know, somebody coming back and apologizing to you. Friends, being friends first, growing into lovers, and then being put in the friend zone. So yeah, maybe something had big potential, but hello, it's only potential. Nothing got off the ground. So there is something about you manifesting in something new and being a little bit insecure on putting yourself out there. But it's what you wish for and hope for and want is connection. Align, walking your path, living your purpose, going in the right direction. Just know that you are going in the right direction. And if you thought you missed out on an opportunity, maybe you dodged a bullet and you don't even know it. Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. There you go. Force, muddled and unclear thinking. That's about somebody being in a place of, I wake up in the morning and drink my coffee, I go to work, and then I come home and drive the exact same place. So it's about being too close to like a circumstance or a situation. And the force, it's like sometimes you just need to get away from a circumstance or a situation, even if it's alone for a few days. You're going to come back to a situation and see something that you didn't see before, either with the situation or about yourself. Kite, vacation. Feather, someone you know is undependable and insincere. Okay. Pale, time to get out of a situation. What situation do you need to get out of? Crown, honor and respect will come to you. And that's honor and respecting yourself first. Because if you don't believe in you and you don't see yourself as the cat's meow here, Cancer, why would anybody else believe in you or see you as the cat's meow? So you got to own this. Dog, protection from a powerful friend. So you do have somebody quite loyal to you. This person could also be an entrepreneur. Could be a water sign as well. Carrot, opportunity or windfall. And wreath, sorrow over a loss. Yeah, and maybe it was friends. Maybe you got put in the friend zone, or somebody put you in the friend zone, and something about growing out of a situation. But Cancer, like, hello, 10 of Pentacles, the Magician, the Queen of Cups, the Page of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. Those are really extremely independent cards. So there is something also about finances. Like, you are so much more abundant than you realize. And this is about you splurging a little bit on yourself. Maybe you grew up really cheap and had cheap parents. You got to throw that out the window, right? So there's something about like splurging on yourself and not being insecure that you did. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.